not, but this is later. I'm here. I'm out here on these YouTube streets. This live stream may or may not be for you, but consider this. This is later. So I'm just doing what I gotta do. Got my Doritos chips. Got my sandwich. I made this myself. It's all good. I will show you a little bit more of it, but I ain't about to get too deep into it or whatnot. This is the late night thing. I think I got too much light in the room or whatever the case may be. I don't know if I need to cut the light from there or there. It's probably somewhere else. This is what it is. I don't know if that helps. Maybe that helps. Probably too much. Too little. Yo, what's going on, Jidlid? I appreciate you for coming through. I'm a little too dark in here. Something's too much. Something's too much. Something's too much. What is too much? Yeah, that's probably too much light. That was probably too much light for me, or whatever the case may be. I know I'm supposed to have my lighting right, but I ain't got my lighting right. Anyway, I'm out here on these YouTube streets. Let me take off my hat and not be so rude. But I'm about to eat my little sandwich. That sandwich is good. And I got my pure leaf. This is later. Later in the night. Me chilling with you. Yeah. No, you're not late. You're third. Egyptian Gamer Geek was second. I don't know how to say that in Arabic. But we had an interesting conversation earlier on about race and all that other stuff. About the N-word and its usage. I almost feel guilty eating in front of you on the live stream. But let me turn this around. See if I can get more light. I don't know if my light is right or whatever the case may be. You can't stay but you threw your you can't stay but you threw your thumbs up at the hat of love and carry on with the well wishes. Thank you, Bumblebee Junction. Don't worry, I can't stay too long either. But I'm here now. I'm out here on these YouTube streets. It's hard out there for a live streamer. I'm just eating this nice big sandwich that I made. Out here talking with y'all. Just chopping it up in a real way. Got brownie out here that I probably don't need. But it's been a long day. And I almost forgot. Happy Memorial Day to those folks out there that celebrate Memorial Day. Much appreciated to you. And for those that fought and continue to fight and are willing to put their lives on the line for the country, salute to you from Mel Mel. It is a day of memorial, for all those that have lost and made the ultimate sacrifice. Right now I'm just chilling. I didn't realize it is Memorial Day. On certain sides, forgive me, folks, it's an impromptu mukbang, and I understand if the mukbang is too much for you. I'm just in the moment right now, just talking to you. Hopefully you folks out there are good. Hopefully you're doing whatever it is you need to do. Forgive me. My mother always said, chew when you eat your food. Make sure you chew enough. And what I have is eggs, pastrami, ham, all the stuff that you probably shouldn't have at this time. But it's good. I usually wash it down with some tea or something. But I'm just here right now, winding down because I know I got to get up early. But, Carlo 619. I need to stop by the channel. Thank you for being here. This is just a chill kickback live stream. Me here chilling with you. It's a continuation from earlier on. But it's always a pleasure to see you, your energy, your vibe. You know, peace to you and your family. Peace to everybody out there. You know, everybody in the chat, everybody watching in the replay. I don't know how if y'all understand how much I do value when y'all come by, and y'all, even if it's just for a second, for a couple of minutes, it is what it is. Okay, I shouldn't eat at this time. Yeah, I shouldn't eat at this time either, Cargo, but it's one of those nights. Mm. Um, I try not to. I didn't eat a whole bunch today, but I'm doing what I do now. Hopefully, I'm not a bad influence. Mm. How am I? I'm tired. Got a cut on my head, my foot, all kind of stuff. No, it's all good. Egyptian gaming geek. I had a rough day, but I'm here now. Sometimes the best part of being here with you folks and just doing a chill kickback thing. You know, like I said, however many people in the live stream, don't matter. As long as you folks want to be here, that's the most important part. Sometimes people are worried about the numbers and, you know, it got to be a big thing. Sometimes when you have big numbers, sometimes you feel the pressure to have to be somebody else or do something else or push yourself in a way that, you know, you probably don't normally do. You know, I know myself, I could feel the pressure if like it was 1,000 people in here and they're watching and they wanting to hear my every word or whatever the case may be. There's some pressure behind that, you know. But just being yourself, just being in the moment, you know, not worrying about it is important. Excuse me. I gotta get something to drink. I'm hiccuping. So too much air in my lungs. Mm. But yeah, I'm just here with you folks. Hopefully it's not too dark in the background, you know. You know, considering it's a black man talking to you in the room. And it's the lighting. It's like you gotta organize the lighting in the right way so people can see you. Sorry about that. But I'm sitting at the table so I can eat. I've not finished eating. I'll reposition the light. You gotta have to know who cares. Yeah, well, it's like that, Carlos. Sometimes the pressure to be more or to compete and try to get your numbers and hit your mark, you know, here on YouTube, social media, it is a part because nobody wants to come on here and not having anybody watch their videos. I've heard people say, oh, I don't care if anybody watches my video, you know, this, that, and the third, and I just do it for this one or that one. And that's probably true. But what am I eating? I'm eating a sandwich. I'm eating what is this? A salami, ham, egg and cheese sandwich that I made on a roll. I'm eating some Doritos. But back to the thought. Yeah. Sometimes, Cargo, I've been on here with no people. Sometimes I've been live streaming and I'll be talking and I'll go sometimes 8 minutes in and nobody in the stream. It don't happen much now, but it's happened before. Sometimes there has live streams where I'm just talking to one person, like Bumblebee Junction and whatnot. You know, yeah, people watch the replay sometimes. I just try to add something of value. I try to say something that, you know, is worthwhile. Have conversation with people. Try to respond to folks' comments and stuff like that. Excuse me. And one of the luxuries is when you don't have a lot of people, you can respond to everybody's comment. I see some people who don't always get notifications. Unfortunately, yes, Prepper is true. And that's on YouTube. YouTube feels that even when you have, let's say, your subscriber base. My subscriber base is roughly a little bit over 1,300, right? So you would figure, you know, big time Mel or, you know, small YouTuber Mel, you know, out here on these YouTube streets, drop a video that they would get notified, you know, or 13 something or 100 or whatever. I'll just watch you while they're having a stream. Okay, appreciate it, vlogs. But they don't see it that way. They see it as if you upload videos every day and you put it out to your subscribers. You're spamming your subscribers. Now, I hear on these YouTube streams, I'm like, yeah. Nah, it's a thing. It's a thing. Watch people take it. They're gonna try to take it from me. I hear on these YouTube streets. You heard it here first. I'm grinding. But anyway, out here on these YouTube streets, you can put a video out and you thinking, hey, all my subscribers, people that chose to subscribe to me for whatever reason, will get my video. No. YouTube determines that just because you subscribe to somebody doesn't mean you don't want all their videos. And sometimes this is with the notification bell on. Yeah, exactly, Prepper. YouTube determines a lot of times who they think is important or not important in your subscriber base. So they'll say this person may not be important to you, you may not be important to them, and now you have people, yeah, this is what it is, Cargo. Now you have people who upload video after video. Yep. And YouTube will miss it. And they have people upload on video after video, thinking, well, I got 1,000 subscribers, or I got 500 subscribers. They all get it. No. And this even happens to bigger YouTubers as well. I guess they figure they don't want you having too much influence. They may not want you doing too much because now they got to pay you. Just imagine if all your subscribers watched all your videos all the time. YouTube has a problem. But if they don't, that tea is good. What flavor is pomegranate? It's pomegranate tea. I actually gotta take this out into the light so you can see me a little better. Out here on these YouTube streets. I'm out here. Oh man. Oh boy. So hopefully this is a little bit better, but the way I'm angled with the light, you probably can't see me as much. I gotta lean into you and have this like fireside chat. You see the pictures behind me, the ambiance of the whole situation or whatever the case may be going on. But yeah, I hear on these YouTube streets it's hard because you be out there thinking that, you know what, I'm uploading my videos and they're getting the latest mail or cargo or lonely prepper, you know, exclusive, and you find out they're getting goose eggs. You ever go to the roof mail? Yeah, I go to the roof, but one of the last times I was on the roof, my roof, I got arrested. You know, every time you say that I'm out here, it's just in the gut. Yeah. Nah, you know, I'm out here, you know, saying out here on these YouTube streets. But yeah, I can't go to the roof of my building, you know, because they call that criminal trespasses, public, you know, housing, all that stuff like that. You know, it's you know, so I'm still out here in these YouTube streets. You know, there's no criminal trespassing on my own channel, so you know, I'm here. But that's what it is. Long story. No need to get into. But you know, I had to give special permission to go up on the roof. You know, especially now. You know, cops, cameras, all kind of other stuff. I don't need that kind of drama in my life. And you know what's funny, Lonely Prepper, that you say that? This is kind of like an anniversary this day. When I was arrested for criminal trespassing, I was arrested on Memorial Day, 2000, was it? No, was it Memorial Day? Was it Memorial? I can't remember if it was Memorial Day. It might have been Memorial Day, you know. But yeah, I think it was in 2000. It was in 2000. I think it was May or June of 2000 or whatever. I was arrested. So, go figure, right? It was when President Clinton. No, not 2000. Is it 2000? Way beyond that. I'm going to 2090s. Bill Clinton was still the president. So I know it was a while back. I was still a much younger man. That was before I came to these YouTube streets. I was out there on those real streets. But that's a long story. You know, it was unfounded. They dropped charges. You know, life goes on. But yeah, here I am. That's what happens. Now don't worry about the typo 619. You know, typos don't matter right now at this time. All that matters is that you real with the sentiment. You know, you show the real love. You know, what I'm saying real typos. You know, shows real character. It's all good. You know, right now we just talking, we just chatting. There's nothing going on right now. I have no agenda. I got no real subject matter. Vlad the Impaler. Hey, what's up? So to you after the Patch live stream. I've actually heard of you, Vlad the Impaler. I will be back with Patch, and we will do more live streams. I'm a big fan of Patches, the man who refused to die. You know, he's our chocolate eater typos. Listen. I've ate chocolates. I've eaten oranges. You see me doing all kind of stuff on here, Cargo. So you know, I've lost word and I've drank alcohol. You know, not that I encourage that, but you know, it's all good out here on these YouTube streets. I almost forgot my thumbs up. Yeah, nah. Lonely Prepper, I appreciate you. You know, like I said, me and you one of these days got to do a live stream together, man. I just enjoy talking to you. I've always learned from talking to you in conversation, and I've always gained some wisdom, some nuggets, some insight. You know, you're definitely somebody just cool to know. You know, so. And Vlad the Impale, I've heard of you before. I've seen you around Patch's live streams, and me and Patch actually plan on doing a controversial live stream about slavery, if you can imagine that. You know, I don't mind talking about slavery. You know, yeah, it's been a while, but you know, I still got you. Oh, lonely. I spoke to Grim Reaper not too long ago. Yeah, just you know, he's doing good. I really like the aircraft show, the one Netflix. I mean, I watched this. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Aircraft show on Netflix. I mean, yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Definitely awesome. You know, shout out to you know, you and your hubby out there, Cargo 619. You know, on a phone call that I can't take. You know, but that's what that is. Yeah. What's going on, Desert Pioneer? Appreciate you for coming through. Thank you for being here and whatnot. You know, just grateful for you folks to come through. You know, for those people that with the earlier live stream, this is later. This is later on in the day, early on in the day. What's up with Rebels? He's been quiet lately. Rebel usually when Rebel is quiet, he's working. You know, I'll catch up with him. You know, but we haven't forgotten. We need to do it. We need to do a real good live stream. We need to get together, Grim, Rebel, me, you. You know, that I think the people need to see that. It's coming to a time where people they just need the realness. They need the adult grown man conversation. You know, I think the people need that. I think when the four of us get together, is what it is. That's the answer to the shout out the show before we start. What's like this? All right, yeah, no, definitely. Listen, Cargo. When you got a good one out there, when you got a man that's willing to buy you Starbucks, you got to keep him. You know what I'm saying? You know, just keep that love alive. You know what I'm saying? Drinking Starbucks together, man. That's some sleepless in Seattle stuff right there. You know, it's all good. You know, so you know, shout out to that. You know, it's teaching us all. You know, so you know, it's all good. It's all good. You know, shout out to that man. He's a very lucky man. Very lucky man. You know, so very, not very lucky, blessed, fortunate man. You know, to you know, especially having you out here on these YouTube streets. You know, you out here. You know, but you know, it's all good. Yes. Oh, and you still didn't introduce me to your friend Cargo, you know, but it's all good. I'm not worrying about that, you know. You know, but I'm out here. You know, just tell them I'm on these YouTube streets. You know, they can find me Mel, you know, hit the channel up. But yeah, sometimes I like to play liberal when a group of conservatives are chatting. I'm actually one on the fence. My political views are constantly trying to learn so I can understand where I stand. That's an interesting stance to have, to say you basically don't have a stance. Maybe you back and forth. You got to be careful, Vlad the Impaler, you know, because it would seem like you could be wishy-washy as the wind blows, you know, whatever way the wind blows. I never been Starbucks, believe it or not. Well, I mean, I was against buying Starbucks for a while, Lonely Prepper. Oh, yes, I need to go over this. Yeah, actually, I haven't seen it before. Oh, wow. That's been a while. That's been some time. You know, but, you know, things happen. Life happens, Cargo. You know how it is. As far as Vlad the Impaler, um, it is important to know where you stand because if you don't know where you stand, then you can fall for anything. He says you stand for something. You know, those who fail to stand for anything, you know, those who fail to stand for something fall for anything. You know, somewhere around there, paraphrasing, but you know how it is. Guess we finally got our new vehicle yesterday morning. Wow, that's dope. That's dope. You know, I remember when my mother and my grandmother had their wreck. It took them a long time. My mother still hasn't bought the vehicle. It was in 2015. That it was 2015. Don't give me the line. Not 2015. I think it was 2014 or something like that when they had the car wreck. And then 2015, my grandmother had passed away like a year later or whatever. But that was other things going on. But it's still my mother hasn't driven yet, so I know the struggles that people go through, or I see the struggles. So like I said, I'm glad that you got a vehicle and you back out there, in on the road doing what you got to do. Sometimes it can be some anxiety and stuff like that, some stress and strain from dealing with those type of things. But my thoughts and prayers go with you out there on the road, just being safe and whatnot. I know you did some videos where you talked about that. And yes, I needed these were so bad. Yeah, no, cargo. Believe me, I guess they say, as the saying goes, if these walls could talk, if these walls could talk, definitely, definitely. And art, yes. Starbucks. Back to the Starbucks thing. I was against buying Starbucks for a while, not because I hated anything, not anything to do with the latest stuff going on, just because I felt like, hey, it was too expensive. But I got the philosophy, ideology behind, what Howard Schultz, the Starbucks CEO, was talking about, getting people to pay for premium coffee and stuff like that, and a designer brand and stuff like that. It's a lifestyle that you're selling people. I mean, Starbucks, it's cool. I mean, I'm more of a Dunkin' Donuts guy, but every once in a while you may see me with a Frappuccino or something more, a little bit more out there, whatever the case may be. I hear you, believe in kindness and fairness, but I feel I'm in the middle between the left and the right. Well, Vlad the Impaler, I'm more of a centrist myself. I'm not one that's, leaning too much towards one or the other. The case, at times I could be, you know, um, conservative on some issues, or liberal on other issues, but I'm more of a centrist. So say centrist Democrat or whatever the case may be. But each person, I believe, has to find out who they are and where they stand, and what they believe, where they should be, or whatever the case may be. I think this live stream is flowing pretty good. Maybe it's the fan, the air, the food that I just had. I don't know. Let me go back to the last comment. You got to be in that vibe. I like Starbucks because other coffee places here do not offer things like the Super Alice. Well, see, that's another thing too. Yeah, not Vlad the Impaler. But you'll find yourself. You'll find it wherever you go, whatever the case may be. I mean, there's nothing wrong with not knowing where you want to, not knowing where you are, but trying to figure out where you need to be. A lot of us in this world are like that. We just may not want to admit it. But kudos to you for having the strength and the courage and the fourth. I'm trying to be a little too high-minded now. Thank you for having the courage and the strength and the honesty, to just put that out there. Just mean I'm a little loopy, a little tired, But yeah, back to what you were saying, cargo. As far as the allergies and stuff like that, accommodating, you and whatnot. That's always a big major plus right there, because Dunkin' Donuts has just started getting into some, things where they will accommodate you in different things. It's going to be, don't mind a little, yeah, yeah, nah, dyslexia, yeah. I have the dyslexia. I like the way you spelled it. That was interesting. Um, but yeah, that's where it is. I don't know, you know, I'm back and forth between YouTube and Starbucks. How do we get on Starbucks? And oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Cargo was talking about Starbucks, and it's funny. I have a coworker. She likes Starbucks, and she's like a faithful supporter, ride or die. I should tell her to get a. I told her, I actually joked with her, she should get a Starbucks tattoo on her arm or whatever the case. I mean, this young lady, she's just into it. I'm surprised she don't work for Starbucks, to tell you the truth. But that's another story. Nice young lady. So I always support her and whatnot. So it is cool with that. It is definitely cool. Anyway, I just got sidetracked for a second. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. You just need these kickback, chill back live streams, or just a moment to think, or whatever the case may be. You know. And like I said, I always appreciate you folks. I like how I should work for Disney, right? Yeah, yeah. No, listen, Cargo, you could. It's just how you present yourself. I listen personally. You just have to figure out what you want to do for Disney. What do they need? What are your talents? What can you do? And then make your pitch. To tell you the truth, I mean, you go to Disney. Disney is such a conglomerate, so big out there. You have to say, it's like if you come to somebody and they're trying to sell you something, you ask the question, well, what's in it for me? It's like me, Mel. I'm trying to sell you a product, an item. Just because you know me on YouTube, you're not going to buy and put your hard-earned money to a product that I put out there. You want to know, why do you need this product? Who am I as a person to be selling you it? How would it benefit you? What's in it for you? So when you turn around to Disney, if you have a talent, a skill, or something that you could do that would benefit them, you would let them know what's in it for them. When kids grow up, I'm going to apply to be a cultural representative. Just why wait? I mean, why wait? I mean, you could have your kids come out there too. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Or what you could do is learn how to position yourself as a cultural representative online. You want Disney to come to you. You know, there's a situation where instead of waiting until your kids get older, you could do it now. You could even include your kids. Have Disney come to you. Have Disney find you. You're somebody who has a niche. You're somebody who has a definitely you know you have it. You have that flair. You have that interest. You have that passion for it. We could talk Disney for hours. I mean, and you know what's funny? We might have to do a live stream about Disney. I would like to do a live stream about Walt Disney and the history with Ever I Works and just talking about the creation of it and the history of it. I mean, you have so many different things that you can get into. The marketing strategy side of it. I was offered a job at Disney maintaining computers and electronics. Didn't want to move to Florida at the time. Yeah, well, see, you got somebody there in the chat who knows a little bit about that stuff. You holler at Lonely Prepper. You never know. I mean, each one teach one, but there's different things you can do. Even with that, there's a little bit more job specific, technical specific going out to Disney and maintaining that. But if you want to be a cultural representative, who knows? You can have Disney come to you, but see if there's anything in Canada that they're expanding to do. Out in Canada, if there's any work, if there's any like theme parks or sites or events or places that they may build that's expanding out there. I'm from the East Coast, Canada, and general people tend to be very liberal, which is fine. I feel things are swinging too far left. I've been researching conservative POVs to try to hear from it all sides with an open mind. Yeah, well, here's the thing, Vlad the Impaler. You know, there's nothing wrong with finding and looking at both sides with an open mind, but at the same time, you want to make sure whatever you're opening your mind to and filtering it out, and from the verbal aspect, that is yours. Yeah, the cultural program is usually they send you down solo for 4 to 6 months and then back home, which I'm fine with. Well, here's the thing. Um, you can still, I mean, you could determine, I guess, depending on, I mean, I don't want to just tell people what they could do with their kids, but, it's a situation where, maybe you take time off with, you know, you and your family. If it's something that, y'all want to do or whatever, see if you could have your kids. I don't know if you want them to go down with you there, or go to school with you for a year or so, or whatever. I don't know. It's different options you have. You have your kids transfer down there and go to high school down there or something like that if you get the job. I don't know, like I said, I'm just making suggestions. I can't tell people what to do or whatever the case may be, but maybe it's something you may have to wait till your kids get a little older. But before they get older, what I do now, I am telling you, is learn as much about it as possible. Try to position yourself and talk to some of the people, the representatives, the hiring folks, the people that have done it before. Just get involved and and just form a relationship. So when it is time for you to become that cultural representative, that you you're more positioned to do it. Like I said, life, it happens and stuff like that, and you do got to raise the kids. Which is kind of funny when you talk about Disney and the connection with George Lucas. How George Lucas had to pretty much do a lot of the same thing, on a different level though, just raising his kids and whatnot. Yeah, I have tons of Florida friends. Well, I mean, hey, you never know. You never know. I mean, for a couple of months you could stay down there, you and your family, while you do this thing. I imagine your family would support you in it. And you just go down there and say, hey, you know what, do you want to go to school down in Florida? That's one of the things you could do. You take a family vote. That's what you do. I mean, if you got the support of your family, then that's something y'all could arrange, just coming down and supporting and keeping the dream alive and putting yourself, because you have the passion for it. You've done hours and hours of content for them for free. Why not become somebody who presents yourself in a different way? Understand the media aspects of it, understand your presentation and what they're looking for and how it can help you and stuff like that, how you can help them. There's different things that you can do, there's different, ways you can set up your set, pieces or whatever the case. I homeschool my youngest, but I always needs to finish out here. Well, then that's what it is. I mean, if you homeschool your youngest and your oldest need to finish out there, then Like I said, I mean, if you have family and she wants to do that, he, or I think it's she, that's something that you could do, depending on what it is. I'm not saying you abandon your kids, but you have options. So, the fact that you homeschool your youngest is definitely an option, an opportunity to take it where you need to go with it. But nah, I wish you the best, and I hope to see you. I know I'll see you doing something for Disney, but if you want to work for them, just I mean, follow your dreams. Don't wait. Don't sit around. Sometimes that's the problem that we have as people. A lot of times we're waiting for the right moment in time when that time is now. I say your time is now. My time is now. Anybody that has a dream, a goal, a thing that they're trying to accomplish, the time is to do it is now. Sometimes later may never come. It's like somebody said to me one time, tomorrow may never come. But what about today? You know, what about this moment? What about pushing it? I mean, in a realistic way, you take calculated risk and stuff like that. You know, um, yeah, see, there you go. Question, which Disney or just a corporate job? I think she wants to be more than a corporate job. From what she's saying, a cultural representative. I think she's more into the culture of Disney as far as, I don't know, if popular fanfare or history or just, somebody who really just represents the whole brand of Disney and what they're about, which is interesting, if that's what you're talking about. But definitely, I could see that for you, and you just find out what you need. I mean, what you need is as far as to become that and whatnot. Yeah, it's not a permanent thing; it's a short-term thing, and they get in vain. You can create your own opportunity with Disney if you started a company, and if you put yourself together, definitely work for you. Position yourself to where what you want Disney to come to you. You want to have that exposure and stuff like that. Brand marketing, yes, yeah, it's a very valuable job nowadays. So you could become like a online influencer for Disney if you wanted to become. But it is probably take a lot of research and stuff like that that you're probably willing to do, and stuff that you could do from home, from Canada. There's a lot of things that you could do now to position yourself, because the most thing is you want Disney to pay attention to you. You can go to Disney, there's nothing wrong with that, but you want them to pay attention to you. What's going on, country girl? Appreciate you for coming through. Yeah, right now I'm just having a chill kickback, not really talking about too much, just talking to folks in the chat, just answering questions or comments and things like that. You know, yeah, yeah, it's country girl. We were actually on the live stream. What was it? Not last night, but the night before with Patch. No, don't worry, Chicago. It's all good. It's all good. We were on a live stream. We had an interesting live stream. We were actually talking about immigration. Have no fear, yes, brother, out here. Thank you, Slayer, for being here. It's been a long time since I seen you, brother. Where you been hiding out at in Tennessee? It's so it's just what it is. Like I said, this is just the chill kickback. I didn't even expect to be on this long, but you know how it goes. Like it's your folks, the energy in the chat room. I appreciate having good conversations. Yeah, no, it was a great live, and I look forward to having more of those conversations with you folks. And you remember what Pat said? Pat said was saying that he wants to talk about slavery. I'm just curious what folks got to say about that. That's going to be a controversial topic all in itself. People like slavery. What are you going to talk about slavery, boy? You oh my God! They what's this? What you have your foot in the door? You never know how it will end up. Yes, that's true, Lowly Prepper. But what's the crazy part about it is I like talking to people with different points of views and stuff like that. Yeah, it'll be wild, country girl. But the thing is, a lot of times people are afraid to have these intense, real conversations about stuff. And the reality is sometimes that's the only way we grow. By having these conversations with each other, having these hard conversations, these difficult conversations. Because think about it. When we're here on YouTube, and you get your entertainment, right? You get your trending challenges. You know what I'm saying? You get your drama channels. You get your gossip. You get your sexual content or whatever the case may be. But at some point, people want to have real conversations. They want to talk about things that are actually going on in real life, be it politics, what I'm saying, be it economics, be it religious matters, sexuality, whatever it is that people go through. Working 16 hours, saying sleeping in my relationship, it got toxic, and I feel my life, and it's that savagery rising, so I left. Wow. Okay. Okay, Slayer. I get you. I get you. True. I think we need to learn so much from listening to other people's views and opinions. Yeah, that's true. That's true, country girl. But a lot of times people like to push each other away just because somebody's saying something different. You know, it's kind of crazy. Now, speaking of Kanye West, Slayer, yeah, it is a choice. It's a choice that you have to make. Now, but country girl, that's kind of what happens. People just, they need to listen to each other. We need to hear other opinions and whatever the case may be. Yeah, it's Leia. So like Cargo was saying, sorry to hear that you had to end your relationship, but I've been there too. I've had toxic relationships, where I've had to end some things and tell some folks that they need to, go their way. But yeah, country girl gets like that. We don't all agree. We're all not on the same page. We're not all of the same sexual orientations, same religion, same politics, same country, same thought, way of thinking. But the reality is it happens. We just try to find common ground. Everyone's not for everyone. Yep, there you go, Cargo. Everyone's not for, as far as relationships go. Oh my God, we could talk about that. Me and you, Slayer, could get together and have a relationship live stream where we just talk about different things. I was kind of thinking about that on the train, just like how it's hard out there with relationships, and that's the crazy thing. Yeah, 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 Cargo. I could get on here and talk to you about some relationship stuff. I mean, I didn't dealt stuff with devil worshippers and con women and all kind of crazy stuff. I'm not saying I'm a saint myself, but like I said, I mean things with strippers and all kind of stuff I can tell you stories about. So it can get crazy, country girl. I would want to be at these days. Yeah, well, it's nothing wrong with dating nowadays. It's just that things are so crazy now. It's like people could be so fake. They got so many things they hide behind, and then with all the stuff online. Oh well, in the midst of getting a restraining order, I guess Slayer drove her crazy. Wow, wow, Slayer, whoa. Whoa, you got to get a restraining order, man. Listen, man, what are you giving these women, man? Whoa, brother. Whoa, whoa. If you need a security guard or protection, what I'm saying, I'm available. Oh my God, she's the best one ever already married. Yeah, they say that. They would say that, Lowly Pepper. Oh my God, that's crazy, country. That's crazy. You got to get a restraining order, man. You giving them the little Slayer. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is too much for me. Woo. Oh my God. I don't know what you're doing, brother. You hypnotizing these women. Oh, security. I need security. Yeah, you need security, Slayer. Let me see. Like, I gotta send a team out there to Tennessee for you and whatnot. My God. Let me find out. It's like Fatal Attraction or something like that. Or what's the new movie? It's a new version of that or whatever they call it. I don't know, but you got a stalker in the mist. What's going on, Click? What's going on, man? I appreciate you for being here. Yeah, it's the way to go. Yeah, sometimes a country girl being single is the way to go, but if you could find that right one, then it's all good. But nowadays you never know, man. So much freaky stuff going on there for you people that are out there. And I'm not talking about you, what I mean, you people. I don't want to get all politically correct, but for those folks out there in the relationships and they got something good going on, you know, stay with the one what you got. How they say it's cheaper to keep her, cheaper to keep him. Listen, if it's working out for you, be grateful. Yo, you people, yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's Tosh time. Oh my God, she called it you people. What do you mean, you people? Tosh time. Always great to see you. Always great to see you. I've never seen you like that. Don't ever. Oh my God, that's funny. That's funny. I've been singing these past week. I've saved so much money. Yes, yes. I've saved so much money being single. But I remember one time I was with this female, and it was a little rocky relationship or whatever the case. And I remember she was hungry, and my fool behind went in my piggy bank to get the rest of my money so I could get this woman a cheeseburger and fries. And I wish I would have kept my money for a cheeseburger and fries, to say the least, because she has somebody else on the side. But we're gonna leave that alone, But Tosh Time, welcome to the chat. This is just one of those chats. This is just one of those things we were talking about. Some of everything. I was talking about politics, partisan politics, talking about slavery, or talking about relationships, talking about Disney, talking about YouTube notifications. All kind of stuff was just coming out in this live stream or whatever the case may be. I think it's just a vibe. Maybe it's a vibe, but I'm looking forward to your discussion with Patch. Oh my God, maybe I'm selling overselling it. Listen, it's country girl to tell you, man. We had a conversation about immigration. I don't know if they expected me to be in there. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if they listen. We had a conversation about immigration, and I give country girl her credit. She said everybody doesn't agree with her views, and she might piss a couple people off. But I respect that though, because I mean, if you're speaking from a real place, Tosh Tom knows, um, we don't always agree, but I love what Tosh Tom said one time when I was talking. I forgot what the conversation was about. And she was like, "I don't need your validation. I'm not looking for your buy-in." And I was like, yes. I was like, yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love every moment of it. I love it. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love it. You don't understand. I love talking to people that are who they are, no matter what. Not, you don't have to pretend for me. You don't have to agree with me. Just because you're on my chat, you don't have to, just be, oh yeah, Mel, you're right. Nah, 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 nah. After marrying an angel that turned out to be a demon in disguise, it's not hard staying single. Yes, yes. Sometimes it's a challenge, lonely prepper. Sometimes it's a challenge. I've been with a professed devil worshiper. Yeah, no, definitely Touch Time. I genuinely enjoy seeing your content as well because I know you're about the people and you definitely, it's bigger than you. I hope one day to get there to where, I guess my content is, bigger than me. It's just about the larger community. Oh yeah, I think we can talk about it's okay to disagree respectfully. Yes, 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 country girl. It's okay to disagree respectfully, but sometimes people forget about civility. I think civility is lacking nowadays in society. People hear somebody say something, about immigration, and you may say, "Oh, I want them to be deported and sent back," and then that's people ready to go at your throat. What's going on, just in time prepping? I've seen you out there just in time prepping. You were very busy today. You were very busy. I'm finna to get sorry everything to that. I treated her like a Disney princess, and I chose to be a slave of love. But she's like a politician, so I left. Wow, that was deep. That's a lot to unpack right there, Slayer. So you said you treated her like a Disney princess. Shout out to Cargo. Then she what is it? She chose to and you chose to be a slave of love. Then she started acting like a politician. Just don't mention vegan. That's funny. Yo, then you left. That's a lot to unpack. So you were a slave of love. I'm not gonna ask what kind of love. The dirty love, the sexy love, or whatever love. But then you said she was a Disney princess. So I got a question. Which Disney princess was she? I realized I enjoyed our chat the other night. You gave some things to think about it. I love it with so much charge of mine. Listen, well, country girl, in return, I appreciate you for being real. You gave me some things to think about as well, just where people coming from and whatnot, the legal state of how people do things or whatever the case may be. I don't agree with everything, but I do appreciate you being real with what you were saying. Yeah, I was wondering the same thing, right? Which Disney princess was it? Yeah, but you were a slave of love. So when you realized she was a princess, you let her enslave you to her love. I mean, I could only imagine the things that you were doing. Because sometimes when we become a slave to love or sex, we do some strange things, for the people that we love. Love is blind. Yeah, and it was an awesome conversation once I finally got on the live stream Tosh time because I had a couple of false starts and then we was walking through Brooklyn and then I finally got home. That was a long live stream. So I shout out to Patch and those folks for actually letting me come through. But yeah, just in time prepping. You've been busy out there today. Yeah, the stories you could tell. Oh my God, I could imagine, country girl, you got some stories to tell. Just in the difference how males and females things can get interesting. Yes. You know what? I would like to see a live stream with just some males and females talking about relationships and different stuff that people do. I thought she was Cinderella, but she was the stepsister. Wow. I would steal that one from you. I would steal that one. Oh my God, that's the line of the live stream. That's the line of the night. You made my day with that one. I thought she was Cinderella. She was the stepsister. So you thought she was the one with the glass slipper on, and she said I stole it from Cinderella. Oof, oof. Was she at least a good-looking stepsister? Oh my God, that is funny. I like that one. I like that one. I think even Cargo 619 could appreciate that. It's turned out to be a fraud. That's funny. That's funny, country girl. Oh my God. Shout out to Disney out there, saying we representing for you in the chat. Who knew that the Disney references would come from failed relationships? Oh my God. I mean, I don't think I've ever met a Disney princess in real life that didn't turn out to be a Disney princess or whatever the case may be. But who knows? Who knows? I was thinking more or less, you met that was it the first black Disney princess, but then it didn't turn out right. I don't know. But Slayer, don't worry, we're here for you, brother. We're here for you. You know what I'm saying? You can find me in the private chat. You know my email, seeker.dreamer.believer@gmail.com. You know, you can holler at me on a private chat or whatever the case. It is what it is, bro. But you know, I'm here for you, man. We could talk. You know, it's rough. It's rough for male and females out there. You know, like I said, I know females go through stuff with men. We all know that. But we ain't gonna dog each other out because you know, men, you know, be strong. You know, but anyway, that's what it is. Okay, well, we're on the top of Cinderella. You have a chance. Would you like to listen to my favorite Disney songs? Actually, by Wayne Brady. It's called Beautiful. Would I like to listen to it? Yeah, I would like to listen to it. I definitely would. You know, I guess when I get off the live stream, because I know listening to it now will give me a copyright strike, but definitely. What similarities did they use before Disney? Um, I have no idea. I have no idea, Lonely Prepper, but I know I did not expect to come on here and have Slayer talk about Disney princesses and how he met the stepsister instead of Cinderella. I'm gonna have to take that one. I might tell one of my coworkers about that. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I love it too. You know, that was something that would be for a time only. That's funny. That's funny. Well, you know, like I said, you know, sometimes you gotta laugh it off. You know, we laugh at these things because they're real. We laugh at them because they're true. The sparkle of her shoes wasn't glass; it was glitter on her Crocs. Wow, wow. Let's not go too in on the lady, because here's what somebody told me one time, Slaying. You got to be careful. They said, you know, when it was all good, before things went wrong, you know, wasn't none of that. You know, I said there when things go wrong, we kind of trash folks. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm not saying she was the stepsister or she wasn't, but don't trash it too much because before you found out she was the stepsister, you was treating her like Cinderella as a slave of love, brother. So let's not trash it too much now. You know, maybe she might have learned something. But you caught me with that part where you said she was the politician. Oh my God. She was campaigning on you. Just campaigning and campaigning on you. Oh my God. Yeah, you know, but yeah, your one-liners are priceless. I mean, you know, but don't down it too much. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, there's hope for her or whatnot. As far as the restraining order, you know, you just letting her know, you know, this is the best thing she ever had, and she can't have it back no more. You know, she got to find some other, amateur out there to do it. It's okay. She's probably in someone else's live stream complaining. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. I try not to do that. Like I said, that's crazy. You go on somebody else's live stream. It really, that's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my God. Nah, it's real out here in these YouTube streets, man. I still care about her as a person. See, there you go. There you go. Let's get to the real core of it all. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you still care about her as a person, but you just couldn't deal with the champagne and the campaigning that she was doing on you, you know, as a politician and whatnot. You thought she was somebody she wasn't, you know, true politician. Woo! There you go, drone worship. Appreciate you. I tell you, well, no, the bitterness will hurt you. Yes, yes. Hold on to the bitterness. I agree. Country girl will hurt you. And drone worship. I don't know how long you've been there, but we talking about failed relationships at this point. Maybe you can add something to the conversation. Our friend Slayer here has said that he was with a female. You know, if you don't mind me talking about it, saying that he thought the female was Cinderella, but he found out she was one of the stepsisters. And that her glass slippers wasn't glass. What's going on, Eggman Rocks? But Drone, I wonder if you have any stories, of failed relationships, twisted love, what's going on with you, Eggman Rocks culture? Appreciate you for coming through. It's all love, it's all peace. What's up, Size Dad? I appreciate you for coming through. Always a pleasure to have you here. What I'm saying? Always a privilege to see you in the chat, But we're talking about relationships and stuff like that. I don't know if anybody has had any stories, anything like that. I'm driving currently. I'll give you Dr. Phil when I get home. That's funny. For some reason, when Slayer said I still care about as a person, I picture him cleaning his teeth. And that's like the whole. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny, Tosh Time. What's going on? What's going on, Lulu? Love you. Appreciate you. I can say something mildly inappropriate to that stepsister comment. One of them plays a mean flute, just saying, "Wow, that's funny." I didn't expect that from you, but wow. No comment on that one. The image, good or bad, I have both. What's up, Size Dad? Size Dad, you can give me whatever one you want. You can give me the good, the bad, the ugly, the in between. If you have anything from Alicia, how did you know I was clenching your IT? Oh, wow, that's funny. That's funny. To another sandwich, buddy. This could last a while. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, no. I don't have any other sandwiches, but I got some brownies or something over there. I don't know if this is gonna last a while, but it'll last a few more minutes, of course. Of course, what it is. I don't know if anybody has any relationship things, any wild, crazy stuff that they could share. Hey, why not? Slayer kind of kicked it off and started it off with the whole, Cinderella and the stepsister thing. Like I said, he took a little twist on a classic tale or whatever the case of love and debauchery and malarkey. You know what I'm saying? So the shenanigans that happen in relationships, I have a lot. I bet you do have a lot. Should I talk about anything that I had? You know, oh man, I gotta go. I mean, I can't talk about the one that owned the strip club. That ended bad. Not for me, but for her. But anyway, um, yeah, I don't have anything as interesting as the comments that Slayer has said, but I've had some situations that kind of screwed up. Yeah, how's the Furbies? Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Change the subjects. Just talk about the ferrets. But it is what it is. Oh my God, Lou, love you. This was an interesting live stream. Like I said, it went in the direction that it went. But yeah, I still won't mess with those ferrets. I gotta know that they're trained. I gotta deal with them for a while. Say, slam me against the wall. And I told him I wanted to divorce and let me clean. Wow, wow. That's rough. That's rough, man. That's rough, country girl. I'm glad you're okay. Where's the tea, brother Mel? The tea. I'm gonna save the tea after the live stream or whatever the case. I didn't even expect to go this long. I thought this was gonna be 20 minutes and I'm out. We're all over the place tonight. It's been funny. Yeah, nah. It gets like that sometimes. It's crazy. Cargo 619. My best live streams are the ones where I just get on and we just start talking. On the bad side. I caught my first wife in bed with a relative, half a coconut. Wow. Whoa, size dad. That's whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow, my first wife on bed with a relative and half a coke on the table. You just went to some cocaine cowboys, Breaking Bad type stuff right there. Whoa, I can't even imagine what I would do something like that. I come in there, my ex-wife, well, with a relative, man. Wow, wow. Man, listen, it'll be rest in peace. Someone's. I'm not a gun advocate like that, but it'd be I would grab a gun from somewhere, rest in peace to you both. Like I said, take both barrels. I was gonna say the best lies, or you just go out there and chat. Yeah, yeah, country girl, but you know how to do that, country girl. I've seen you do your lunchtime live streams and just bedroom chats and stuff like that. Sometimes when you don't have anything, it's what it is. If it's a soul, they always make you smile. Yeah, yeah, Lulu, rest in pieces. On the good side, 25-year anniversary of my current wife, May 13th. Yeah, nah, congratulations. For every dark cloud, there's a silver lining, I guess. You live and you learn. I need me one of those 25-year marriages, those 50-year loves, you know what I'm saying? She put a knife to me when I sleep, so I was sleeping with a gun on my chest, and she did it again, and it was time to leave. Wow, wow, that's crazy. That's crazy, Slay. Yeah, when a relationship gets violent, regardless of what relationship that is, it's time to leave. I tell anybody, be it man, be it women, be it child. Anytime the relationship gets violent, it's time to go. I don't care if it's just physically abusive, verbally abusive. It's time to go. As far as that situation is concerned. And it's not just women that get abused in relationships; it's men as well. Men could get verbally or physically abused. That's what it is. Come on, I'll start a panel. I jump in and then you get some here. Well, I can't start a panel on here because I'm still on my cell phone. But like I said, I'm more than willing to go on drone worship. Nah, I can't now either. I really wouldn't have the time for it. But um, yeah, we're gonna have our moment, drone worship. We're gonna have our moment. So that's what it is. Like I said, I know we're all over the place, folks. Forgive me, forgive me. I'm just having all these different conversations as you having conversations with each other. I just like to have a free forming conversation where we talk about different things, whatever comes up, whatever it is. You know, um, wow, these are some interesting things folks are saying. I want to get drunk because I can explain things better when I'm tipsy. Well, we would like you sober, drone worship, because I don't want you to fly away, on this round earth somewhere. Well, I think my carriage is about to turn into a pumpkin. Oh my God! Don't say that, country girl. Don't say that. We need you to keep that glass up on for a little bit longer. But I get the reference though. I get the reference. Be a security. If it's domestic, I lose my security license, carry permit, job, too much to lose. Yes, I agree with you. But I say this, come on, bro, I drink better when I drive. Wow, I don't encourage drinking and driving drone worship, even though I know you're playing. And just in case any kids or law enforcement officers are watching, drone worships or comments do not reflect that of the live streamer. But anyway, moving right along. What are you talking about, man? I'm talking about Mario Kart. Yeah, of course you are. But anyway, like I said, the comments of drone worship do not reflect that of the live streamer. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, it's funny. But yeah, much love to your drone worship. And let me go back to what Slayer was saying. Yeah, in any relationship, regardless if you could lose a license or your gun permit or whatever the case may be, it's not worth it because, it's destructive, it's hurtful to actually, be physically, messed up in a situation like that. I started drinking a year ago, I was realizing I'm still the same. Oh, wow. Yeah, well, that happens, I can't say I stopped drinking, but I don't drink as much. I like Archie's rebellious nature. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. Uh, Archie. Wow. Wow. We go back, way back. But drone worship, keep your sense of humor. Stay thirsty, my friend. Stay thirsty. That's just what that is as far as things go and whatnot. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. You crack me up. Here say, well, does I condone drinking and driving? Yes, I do not condone drinking and driving. I do not. I do not. But I know drone worship was just playing, so drinking and driving is no good. Domestic violence is not a thing. Well, not for me anyway. But like I said, any relationship that gets violent, I encourage people to walk away, even though it's not always easy to walk away because you may have kids, you may have money involved, emotions and stuff like that. It gets deep. I don't understand how big commercials today always depicting people having a great time and alcohol. Well, they have to drone worship. In a beer commercial, you can't come out and say, hey, this person has, cirrhosis of the liver, by, XY beer or whatever the case may be, what I'm saying? You can see today is not fair. Excuse me, sorry about that. So many shows. Okay, my daughter's telling me it's time for bed. No problem, country girl. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. As always, thank you for stopping by. I'll make sure I try to come by your live stream and see what's up. My nights of alcohol normally end with me drunk laying on someone's car. Yeah, that's not good drone worship, but um, yeah, yeah, wow, yeah, I don't know where to go with that one. Prayers to you. Uh, I can't judge. Much love to you, country girl. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Thank you for your commentary. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the thumbs up. That's what it is. Much love to you. A friend came to visit and she, the person on the floor, Archie went into her purse and dragged her wallet off. That is funny, Lulu. That is funny. I wish you would have filmed that. That would have been cool. Those ferrets. You know, everything. Not just the ferrets as well, but dogs, everything. But it is. They need to have a realistic beer commercial. It's 4 a.m. You just pissed on a dumpster. It's wow. That's funny. That would be funny. That would be the band commercial. It's Military. Oh my God. You and Slayer probably had the comments of the live stream. He's talking about stepsisters, Cinderella, and you talking about ferrets. I mean not ferrets, you talking about Military. Oh, because I know you do you own a car that way. No, I don't. No, I don't. Yeah, it was good to see you too, country girl. I do not own a car. I have a driver's license and I haven't driven since I was 21. Yeah, nah, definitely hang in there, Slayer. Whew. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. You folks just crack me up. I would love a pet crow. Lonely. Oh, okay. A pet crow. What? I never heard that one before, Lulu Love You. Why would you like a pet crow? Oh my God. Archie's gonna get jealous. Going out pet crow. I, I'm not, I don't want to say I'm scared of crows, but I always think of like scary movies when I see crows. I think of like Armageddon or something. The crows come, "Arr!" and I'm like, oh my God, am I gonna die? Like, I don't know. You're a brave woman, Lulu. Love you. Like I said, some of those animals come into my possession, into my. Oh my God, I feel better. It makes you smile. Yes, you should be smiling. Yeah, it's cool to see you smiling, enjoying yourself because it's cool when you cause a cozy condition in which we create. Because that's how I miss your soul. Listen close to what I say because these type of lives don't happen every day. Out on a bird, they make awesome pets. Birds do make awesome pets. I just worry about crows and whatnot. Well, actually, crows make great pets. I don't know, man. I'm thinking the crow was plotting on me. I gotta charge my phone. Peace out. I'll show that. Yeah, no, thank you. Thank you, Cargo, for coming through. I appreciate you. Everyday bars. There you go. You need to come to Nova Scotia, bro. I will help you with that. If you want to see a black man squirm, just put some of these animals or creatures around me. You will have a viral video. I guarantee you, Lulu. You would see me move like Emmett Smith out there. Get yourself a guinea pig. They would love you today, and that teeny little dog. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really a big pet guy. My turtle over there is, I don't know, I can't stand it. Mother want that thing, but I'm not really too much of a pet guy. I like dogs though. I like dogs for some reason. Cats, yeah, me and them have a love-hate relationship or whatever. They scratch up your furniture or whatever, but little kittens and stuff like that. Maybe dogs and cats or something like that, but maybe get a little hamster or something. Yeah, Tosh, I know you laughing at me, but I don't know. Like I said, although she wants a turtle, I just say lay around and chill all day. Turtle, turtle. Yeah, I say turtle, 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 turtle. That's Pokemon right there. Turtle, turtle, turtle. Squirtle, Squirtle. Anyway, forgive me. I'm sounding crazy. But yeah, pets are cool, for who they are. I like pigeons. Cuckoo. Oh my God. I'm not messing with this. Like, I know the references. How's it go? What's that song? No pigeons. No pigeons. No, I don't want no pigeons. Well, I can get into that, but as a funky ass out of ass in the sky. I'm laughing because you're like, my brother, he can only, that's how he does it. Listen, your brother, shout out to your brother, shout out to your brother. Woo, your brother's a smart man. Listen, I don't want anything that can choke me, that could crawl up on me, that could bite me, that could poison me. Listen, man's best friends. I hate to sound like I'm about to say, you get my slippers, lick my face, and keep it moving. I clean up behind you, and that's what it is. Your brother's a smart man. I don't need nothing crawling up in my bed besides a female. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't need it. You know what I'm saying? I go to send you a pet rock. It makes great. I actually used to have a pet rock, but they didn't talk back much, so I had to get rid of it. But it is what it is. I mean, like I said, I like looking at them from a distance. I appreciate and I respect people that got pets and love the pets and whatnot. But like I said, Lulu Lovey was a brave woman, man. I see it with those ferrets and those rats. You want to see a man cry. You want to see me cry. Just put me in a room with the rats and the ferrets. You want to see me. You want to see me break down emotionally. Just put me in a room full of ferrets and rats and all that kind of stuff. You want to see a man get into prayer, find Jesus. Like, please, please, help me, Jesus. So you want to get a man praying. Throw me in the room with all those things and just lock the door. Throw a snake in there or something. Yes, sir. We have to put around his stomach, tie it to the chin, if I could, heat it torch. Yeah, man. Listen. I call Jesus like never before. I'm like, Lord, do you hear me? Help me, Jesus. Jesus. The Lord Jesus. What? Oh my God. It's enough rats to go outside and get. Yeah, it's enough rats to go outside and get. Like I said, you want to see me move. You want to see me jump around this place like a linebacker, like Emmitt Smith, like who's the running back of the day? I don't know who's the most popular running back in the league, or good Ty Gurley, or whatever the case is. Listen, you want to see me become an all-pro running back? Just throw a rat in here somewhere, big rat. You be, like, look at him, look at him. Lord Jesus, help me save. Yes, strong worship. You want to see a man praying? You're gonna think it's a Sunday service. It'll be a Tuesday morning. You swear it's a Sunday service. You're there, the choir singing. Amen. Amen. Like I said, oh my God, the ones that always have made it with cats. Don't talk like that, lonely prepper. Oh my God, they start mating with cats, man. I'm going to Mars. They start mating with cats. This was a cat rat. I'm good. Like I said, nah, I'm good. I'm good. Master Splinter, Raphael, Donatello, all of them. Like I said, the Ninja Turtles, all of them. Master Splinter come out. Oh my God, I'm out there with the Second Amendments. People talking about, yeah, get the guns, get the guns. Get the guns, let's shoot them up. Let's kill all the rats. Master Splinter first. Like I said, what? You thought it Charlton Heston in the flesh. Oh my God! You know, get your paws off me, you damn dirty rats. Forgive me. Oh my God! I'm praying like every day fall down still. Jesus. Yeah, yeah. Oh my God. Uh, my God. Listen, I'm not even gonna sit here in front with you, man. I remember a roach jumped on me one time. I was at a friend's house, man. I probably invented the Harlem Shake, man. I stopped playing with me, man. I don't want nothing crawling on me, man. I don't need all that stuff, man. I don't need that in my life. I mean, but you know, to anybody that do that, that have that training or whatnot, I saw him big as a cat. Yeah, but he said, yeah, yeah, no, no. I seen one big as a cat. I remember I seen one a rat. I think it was a possum or something like that. I don't know if it was a possum or a rat, but that's just what it was, you know. So that's crazy, you know. But I don't know. I don't know. I can't mess with that. I can't mess with that. I just oh my God, I don't even think about it. The gangster roaches there, yeah, they will live outlive you. Yes, you know, roaches will outlive a nuclear holocaust or something like that. You know, seeing like I said, you know, radioactive. You know, they bite you, turn into a roach yourself or something. I don't know. Oh my God, oh my God, I don't even want to think about that stuff. You know, see, I got me gonna have nightmares. You know, Nightmare on Elm Street or something like that. You know, but that's crazy, man. That is definitely crazy. Uh, yeah, yeah. What was he talking about before? That's gonna have nightmares tonight. Yeah, yeah. Probably not. You know, but that's just what it is. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, I mean, I get. I mean, I guess I do what I have to do. I mean, if it was like you know, like a female I'm trying to impress or something, I'll be brave or something like that. What's behind you crawling? Oh, no, 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 no. Listen, believe me, if it was something behind me crawling, you know, y'all would see me moving. This live stream would have ended yesterday or then like 10 seconds ago or something. I'm out. Nah, but it's all good though. It's all good to the animals and creatures of the world. We got to share the world with the creatures and stuff like that. Treat them right. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if anybody Bible, you know, get into that the day of the famine when the beast of the world is supposed to eat the people and whatnot. You know, I ain't worried about that, but you know, that's what you know. You better feed these animals and treat them right. You know, not to get all deep on you, but yeah, yeah, yeah. It's crazy out there, man. You know, it's hard out here on these YouTube streets, man. Thinking about these things. What's the matter with your guts? You can walk the stairs. Wow, that's interesting. Well, we went from my ex to scary animals full circle. No, wow, size that. Wow, I'm staying away from that one. But yeah, yeah, yeah. Nah, these live streams can go anywhere. You know, sometimes they go everywhere. You know, shout out to the people that have stayed and worked it out with me to this point, you know what I'm saying, that have got with me through this whole live stream. You know, I did not expect to go an hour, but it is what it is. Yeah. You should watch Joe's apartment. I've actually seen Joe's apartment. You know, I've seen his office was too, you know, but that's what it is. You're back again, Egyptian Gamer Geek. I didn't know you left. I thought you were always here with me. How could you leave me? I just can't quit you, you know, but it's all good. I might be streaming. You should stream, you know. Uh, we're in the age of live streaming, you know. I say that, you know. If you're on YouTube and you haven't live streamed, it's what it is. Sorry I was playing PS4. No, no, don't be sorry, young man. Don't be sorry, young man. I appreciate you for being here. I appreciate you for coming through all the way from Egypt. Thank you. Thank you for coming through, you know. Thank you for everybody coming through. I went down to 4 to 5 to 3 to 9 to 10. I think it was 11 people in here at one point. Maybe more. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Even the lurkers. Shout out to the lurkers. Rebel State Sovereign. Oh my God, we have a celebrity in here, folks. We have a Rebel State Sovereign. I was talking about you just not long ago. I woke up in a new Bugatti. You're not late. You're not late. You know, I'll give you a few more minutes for you. Actually, me and Lonely Prepper were talking about you. You know, I spoke to Grim not too long ago. I got in touch with him. You know what I'm saying? Come on, 1.6 subs. Yeah, yeah, you'll get it. You'll get it. But yeah, Rebel State. We were talking about some of everything in this live stream. This is one of those live streams that it's some one-liners in here, some classic stuff. You know, we were talking about you said about time. We were talking about exes. We were talking about rats, cats, dogs, Disney princesses. I mean, we talked about some of everything. Armageddon, politics. Would you be scared if Michael Jackson wanted to fight you, Mel? I probably would. You might moonwalk all over me. When For the Lurker song on the drop. Yeah, I got to get together with Crimson Fantasy. We got to do that. I'm talking about you. Me, 1.6. I'm gonna get there in time. It's not, I'm not worried about that. Right now I'm trying not to inflate my numbers, so I'm just trying to get the watch time. So that's what I'm really pushing for and whatnot. What about Mr. T? What if Mr. T came looking for you? I pity the fool that came looking for me. But Mr. T couldn't really fight in real life, so I wouldn't worry about that. I won't worry about Mr. T mixing it up. I'll say I pity the fool. I pity the fool. Actually, I got to be careful because you can get sued for that. In a professional manner. I hope you don't sue me, Mr. T. I'm saying I'm a small YouTuber, so don't sue me for saying I pity the fool. I pity the fool to try to sue me. But yeah, Rebel, stay sovereign. We was talking about some of everything in this live stream. This is probably bordering on one of my longest live streams, right now, because I normally don't go this long. I normally don't go for an hour, over an hour. I think my longest live stream was probably a minute and no, a minute. That's what she said, right? My longest live stream was an hour and 14 minutes, I think it was. Seems fun. Yeah, sometimes it is fun. This is just one of those live streams where we just kind of went everywhere. And Lonely Prepper did ask about you. I did try to speak up for you. I said usually when we don't see you, it's because you're working and you're busy. I admire your hustle, Rebel State Sovereign out there. You out there doing your thing. You seem like you live an exciting life, sir. So, I do appreciate you for being here and just taking, time out of your busy day to see what's going on. You love my streams. I appreciate that, Slayer. But what makes my streams what they are, when they're like this, is you. You the subscriber, you the viewer. The comments that you leave in the live streams. How it can go from a serious conversation to, just balls to the wall, or left, right, up, down, all around. Like I said, you folks make this worthwhile. I just had a 16-minute rant or 30-minute rant about not having pets and all that other kind of stuff, doing the Harlem Shake and whatnot. Being afraid of animals. The other guys, you come over here to my house and they burn it down. That's funny. Charlie has third-degree murders. That's funny, especially when Slayer drops a bomb. Yes, he does. He does. Slayer kind of set it off. The live stream kind of turned when Slayer said the thing about his ex, and they threw the line in there. You kind of turned it on his head when you talked about. Everybody was kind of like, oh wow, yeah. So she wanted the little Slayer, right? Like she couldn't have enough of Big Slayer, but she wanted little Slayer as well. But anyway, that's what it is. Wow, like I said, I can't top getting a restraining order on a female because I gave her too much of the Slayer, pun intended. But that's just what it is. I don't know. Sometimes with live streams like this, you never know what you're gonna hear. You never know what a person is gonna say. And I got 10 people back in the chat. Like I said, you never know. You never know. Always time well spent on my part. All the best next time. Thank you, Size Dad. I appreciate you. Congratulations to you and your wife on 25 years of marriage. May you have 25 years more. Hopefully, I have something like that. If I'm with a woman for 25 minutes, that's a thing. But let me stop. Last time I said that, somebody took that the wrong way. But anyway, 25 days I meant. But it is what it is. Appreciate that. Yeah. So like I said again, congratulations on 25 years. May you have 25 more. Teach me a couple of things and whatever about marriage and whatnot. And shout out, yeah, thank you, Size That. And shout out to anybody out there that has a marriage and a deep love and with your significant other, who they may be. So definitely, shout out to folks out there that's keeping love alive and really like being faithful and doing that thing. Because nowadays it's hard to be faithful. I've been married to my pillow for 31 years. That's funny. 31 years a slave. Let me stop. You a slave of love, like Slayer said. You a slave to that pillow. Obey that pillow. Love that pillow. Stroke that pillow. Clean that pillow. Oh my God, fall in love with it. I don't know. But anyway, I'm in love with a pillow. She rocking and rolling. It's not. And climbing that pole, and I'm in love with a pillow. Anyway, oh my God, forgive me. Make sure that pillow got no holes in it. But anyway, let me not take shots. I'm playing with you. I'm playing with you. Drone worship. I don't mean it. You know. But forgive me. I'm just talking trash. And officially, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I have officially reached my longest live stream. If this is my longest live stream, I don't remember being this long. That's what she said. But anyway, out of all the other girls, she'd be the hottest one. So girl, that's funny. Yeah, drone worship. Oh my God. Yeah, and I lost a live streamer. I lost a subscriber. Of that last comment. I'm just playing. It's all love. It's all peace. I'm just talking right now. I'm just talking. I'm just conversing with you. I don't do many hour live streams, and when you do an hour live stream, you have to feed off the energy of the crowd, feed off the energy of the people. 31 years of pillow, though, it's 31 years actually because of the memory foam. That's funny. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I'm pretty sure that they have a relationship with their pillow as I come home. They sleep every night. They have a great relationship. Yeah, you gotta have a good relationship with your pillow. You gotta know how to fluff it up, how to talk to it, how to cry on it, and other things that people may do with the pillow. We're gonna leave that alone. That's another live stream. That's a drone worship live stream. What he does with the pillow. But make sure you wash it every day. Anyway, yeah, it never lets me down. It's always there to comfort me. I bet in more ways than one. But yeah, yeah, hey man, I don't judge a man and his pillow. Yes, yes, yes. Forgive me on this live stream. It's late night. Tuck the kids in the bed or whatever the case. Yeah, oh dear, I know Slayer. You have a problem, drone worship. We can get you help. Pillows Anonymous. I don't know. I'm in love with a pillow. It's not that. Oh my God, it's what it is. Not going there. Yeah, I know, Lonely Prepper. But drone worship goes there sometimes. It's all good. Love you, drone worship, man. You're all right. Drone worship. I'll give him this, man. I'll be having live streams sometimes, and I'm trying to figure out which way to go. And he's a great audience participant member where he'll just start cracking jokes. Sometimes the live stream you get crazy, and you have lots of pillows. Oh my God, Lulu, you're funny. The pillow not complaining. Wow. I'm not going there. I'm gonna stay with Lonely Prep on that one. I'm not even going there. I'm not touching that. Nowadays, dead, y'all. Trying to up pillow. I had already 21 years of watching. Father's achieved one pillow with memory foam. Wow. That's funny. That's funny. I got to give you that, drone worship. You're a great audience participant member. Your comments are on point. You and Slayer kind of dominated the comment section tonight, which I appreciate. You had great comments. I mean, this is something that people should study. If you're gonna be in somebody else's live stream in their chat, you want to have memorable one-liner zingers and whatnot. What's I had to do that? Oh my God! I think your funniest comment in here for me personally was the Militov. It's 4 a.m. What is it? Let's have a real conversation. It's 4 a.m. I just pissed in the dumpster. It's Militov. That's classic. And then Slayer had probably the line of the whole live stream when you talked about the ex being a stepsister. You thought she was a princess, and she was Cinderella, and then she was the stepsister. I said, let's have a realistic beer commercials 4 a.m. and you just piss on the dump. It's Miller time. Yeah. Nah. You folks. Like I said, yeah, I think that for me personally, y'all make it easy. These live streams can go on for 4 or 5 hours. I can do 4 or 5 hours like this with a live stream like this with a back and forth with a participating audience with people who are just engaging. I'm somebody I have no problem reading your comments or laughing and joking with people. Some people may misconstrue and think that I'm just serious all the way, all the time. It's not that way. So, it's just it's crazy. It's crazy. Oh man, oh man, it's funny. It is funny. You know, wow, wow, wow. I mean, I think you the audience made this live stream. I mean, it's not me. I mean, I'm just up late talking crazy. Actually, my drone is a magic place where I lay down and suddenly remember all the things I was supposed to do during the day. It's like, guess myself will turn on the stove. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. Rebel. That's funny. Listen, that gets kind of scary. You gotta make sure you turn off the stove unless that be the last time you go to bed. But who am I? I digress from that situation. So, it is what it is. But when it comes to that particular situation, you made it possible. Nah, well, I mean, listen, all I did was just put a title on here and press live. But you folks being in the chat, talking and just conversing with me, conversely made this what it is. This conversation trying to tell me something, connecting, reconnecting, and I'm back. So it's trying to tell me something, you know. That's what it is, you know, for the most part. You know, like I said, I'm just feeding off the energy. Did he end it? No, no, no. I didn't end it, you know. It was just buffering, you know, so I'm here. I'm here now. I'm still here. I'm still here. I didn't end it. RP stream? No, no, no. It's not the RP stream. You know, I'm still here. It's just I was just crushing the stream. You know, we were crushing the stream so much that YouTube had to they had to buffer it. They had to say, you know, nah, he's just getting too much watch time right now. He got to stop. You know, he got to end this. He got to end this. He's like cut the malarkey. He can't be on here just being entertained, having a conversation with the chill kickback with people and whatnot. You know, but I didn't expect this live stream to go on as much as it did, as long as it did though. And like I said, I'm just feeding the energy off of y'all folks. I just felt the energy to where y'all wanted to take it there. Y'all wanted to go there. Y'all wanted to do something, you know, that was really big. You know, we had folks that ain't been in a live stream in a while, so the net had to pause and have a good laugh. Yeah, needs a good laugh, Lonely Prepper. But also, like, since I got Rebel in the chat now and Lonely Prepper, we need to get together, me, you, and Grim Reaper, and we need to do a live stream. We need to do one of those grown man live streams or whatever. The stream not done yet. I like roaches. That's funny. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's not done yet. Not done just yet. It's almost there, but it's not there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now we need to get the four of us, the Fantastic Four, or the Furious Four. I don't know, whatever we call us, four of us. I think it's four. It's me, you, Rebel, Lonely. Yeah, but that's what it is. Grown man live streams. Yes, yes. I think the four of us would have a lot to talk about because so much has changed in the community. So much has changed. Yes, I talked to Grim the other day. I'm just trying to get him slowly but surely back into the live stream game. You know. Yeah, nah. Lonely Prepper, Homestead, Mel, Grim Reaper, and Rebel Stay Sovereign. You know, that would be a good live stream. I think we have a lot to talk about. We have a lot to say. It's been a lot of time. So much has changed. So, you know, I think we would have a lot to add to the conversation, a lot to just talk about. And I think a lot of us are mature enough and seasoned enough that we don't worry about you know, the watch time or the audience. You know, how many people in the audience. We care about the audience, but you know, yeah, yeah, no, definitely, definitely. You should call him after the stream. I'll probably text him or whatever. I spoke to him, was it not yesterday, but the day before yesterday. I spoke to him, and you know he's doing good. He's busy, busy, busy. But yeah, I haven't forgotten about Grim Reaper. I miss our live streams and whatnot, keeping it real Wednesdays or whatever. You know, definitely awesome stuff. You know, just always great to talk to the man and just have a chill live stream, a mature conversation. You know, so that's what that is. But I think the four of us need to get together. You know, especially, you know, just in a real way. You know, yeah, yeah, the season loss. That's funny. That's funny. I told him I would call him, and I haven't spoken to him. Yeah, no, tell him I said what's up. Rebel. You know, I definitely, you know, got him. You know, my thoughts and whatnot. I haven't forgotten about him and whatnot. He's definitely a cool friend and great part of his community or whatever the case may be. And the ladies go crazy over him. You know, Slayer, you want to talk about somebody that might need a restraining order against some females? Grim Reaper. Whew. Grim Reaper. Whew. Man, these women go crazy over some Grim Reaper, man. Like I said, you know. But anyway, that's another story. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get into the man love section of it. Yeah, yeah, nah, definitely. I am saying he was going to get busy. Yeah, no, he did get busy. He got real busy. Art, he got real busy. You know, and I spoke to him or whatever. I keep in touch with him because he's a real cool individual. You know, such as yourself, Lonely, such as you know, Rebel State, and you know, other folks that are in this chat or people that are not in this chat. I like to stay in contact with people that are genuine, that are realistic, that are, you know, down to earth folks, because there's a lot of cool people behind the profiles. You know, a lot of times we just see each other as profiles and content that's uploaded and whatnot. You know, that's because we're really killing Slayer. Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, Grim Reaper has his he has his supporters. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he has his people. We're gonna leave that at that. You know, that's funny. That's funny. That's funny. I give you that though. I give you that. Definitely shout out to Grim Reaper, man. You know what I'm saying? I wish him, you know, all the best and whatnot. You know, I know he's doing his thing out there. So anytime I get a chance to talk to him and just, you know, be around him and whatnot, it's always a blessing. It's always a pleasure. You know, and then even Rebel State, you know. And then there was the drunken one. Where you been, drunken one, man? He was probably drinking, you know. Thank you for coming to my last live stream. I think, was it my second to last live stream? I'm not sure. Oh, JoJo, what's going on? Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you, JoJo. You know, nah, it's all good. It's all good, drunken one. I forgive you. You've been absolved. Go ahead. Peace be with you. But it is what it is. Uh, we're doing all right, JoJo. We're doing all right. This was one of those live streams. I've missed you as well. This is one of those live streams that's winding down, that's ending down, but so much was said, so much was talked about, so much was done. I mean, believe it or not, I had some food at the beginning of this live stream, and I finished the food, but I've been stayed for the conversation. And like I said, this has been a heck of a conversation. This has been a pleasure, a joy, a lot of laughs in here. I don't dwell in the midst of you guys' knowledge. I need to dwell. Yeah. Oh, you need to dwell. Well, listen, you got knowledge as well, Slayer. It's definitely a lot to talk about. Yeah, you missed the mukbanging, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I even had some tea, some cold tea overnight. But it is what it is. Now I'm just here wrapping this up, just finding the proper way to end this live stream or whatever. I'm still not sure if my longest live stream was actually an hour and 14 minutes or was an hour and a half. I don't know. But I'm in a rarefied air. Slayer has a book in the making. Yes, Slayer does have a book in the making, Especially you got women you gotta get restraining orders against women. Man, listen, you're doing something right, man. Listen, I get a restraining order against a woman. That's a fictional tale, but it is what it is, Uh, even in more determined to meet you never. Oh, that's funny. Hey Slayer, it could happen one day. I know it will. Definitely be a epic situation or whatever the case may be. I got nothing against meeting you, man. You seem like a cool down to earth brother and whatnot. You know, who knows? Maybe one of these days I'll be YouTube famous. Say there wasn't citrus involved. That's funny. I don't know what that means, but that's funny. Citrus, something crazy. No, there wasn't citrus involved. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Oranges. No, there wasn't. And then there was Grim Reaper. Oh my God. So people don't understand what's happening on. Grim says hello. He's editing at the moment. So now this is a special moment. People don't understand. We're gonna have a surprise to get to Isabel's one day. There you go. So I have Grim Reaper, Lonely Prepper, Rebel Stay Sovereign in the same chat room. This was an epic chat. This was an epic chat. And shout out to you. Much love and peace to you, Grim Reaper. You know, um, Rooting for you, brother. I really, want you to succeed at all, at all costs, all the ways. I just so people calling here to see what you can do to my lovely internet. Yeah. No, thank you. Thank you. This is epic. This is an epic moment. You don't understand, Grim. This means more than you know. This is probably one of the most important moments of this live stream right now. The four of us in this live stream, I appreciate it. I'm grateful to you. This is why one of the reasons I still do this YouTube thing. I still push out there, you gotta be grilled still with no W. Yeah, still with no W, but wow, this is an epic moment. We gotta it's still don't do computer yet. Yeah. Listen, Grim, I accept you as you are. Bad internet and all. I was just speaking about you. I was speaking nothing but good things about you, man. Wow, I was forged for the shadows of good reason and race of the generation. That's funny. New video coming out tonight, though. Yes. Well, hopefully I'm still awake. I should catch you on the next stream. All right, JoJo. Thank you. Appreciate it. Wow, wow. It's a wonderful life. It's a wonderful stream. I mean, you folks don't understand. I mean, you folks make this possible. And then when you have some of the people, the influential people that have touched your life, touched your live streams, and really influenced you in positive ways, it means something. Like I said, the three of you fellas, Grim Reaper, Lonely State Prepper, Rebel State Sovereign, you've influenced me in ways that you wouldn't imagine. You couldn't fathom. And to have the three of you on this live stream means a lot because I know, you know, we all go through things and have stuff going on in our lives, and and just it is what it is. Take care, Lulu. I appreciate you for being here. You're a great supporter, live from Nova Scotia. You know, much love to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know this has been a long live stream, probably officially my longest live stream ever. But yes, 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 yes. Wow, wow. Like I said, I'm trying to end this live stream. I'll try to get off of here. It's just, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, now history in the making. People don't understand. It's been a while. since the four of us have been in the live stream. It has been a while, and don't let it end here because Grim Reaper, I'm talking to you now. You know, me, you, Rebel, and Art, we have to get together at a time that's convenient for all four of us and just do a live stream in an epic way. You know, let the people know, let the community know, come together, have a show of solidarity, just talk and not have any agenda. You know, just four brothers out there just talking and just letting it be known, giving updates and whatnot. Yeah, we can meet up and chat, hang out right after. Well, yeah, that's true too. That's true too. If you got a moment, we could definitely talk for a few moments, But I know this is awesome, people, just because it's smile automatically inform their television is your fan people. No, you do, Slayer. You do. It will need Lulu to moderate it. Yes, definitely we will. But yes, Slayer, you do have that effect, man. Don't stop, man. Don't stop. Oh, give a shout out to baby girl Neil if you talk to her. Shout out to her as well. So let her know, Slayer. Peace, love to her. But let me end this live stream because I got some things to do. And thank you, folks. Thank you, each and every one of you that come through, that made comments, that made contributions. I appreciate you all. Whether I got to you or didn't get to you. And see you next time. As always, spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. You know. And this has officially been my longest live stream. Officially, I think it has been. So I'm out.